Welcome to Computer Resources. In this video session, I am going to demonstrate how to send an email with C# as programming language and using Gmail account. Before we get into the coding session, there is a need to make few modifications to the Gmail account settings to enable the account send emails using external programs or applications. So let's flip to the account settings and make some IMAP settings. Well, I am logged into my account. Navigate to settings. Click settings again. Forwarding and pop IMAP. Click forwarding and pop IMAP in the settings. By default, the status of IMAP is disabled. So go ahead and click enable IMAP. And I'm going to leave all the defaults. Click save changes, and there is also one setting that needs to be changed. So click the my account, signing and security, connected apps and settings, and allow less secure apps. Turn this on, and that would basically enable the account to send and receive emails using a less secure application. So Google actually considers the application that we are going to build now to be less secure. So I'm just turning the allowing of less secure apps to on. Closing that. Oh, I got an email from Google. Access for less secure apps has been turned on. Okay, I'm just deleting it. Okay, now the settings have been taken care of. So let's flip to VisualStudio.net. Okay, so I have created a new project, send email with Gmail, and I'm going to create a private static void send email now. Send email now. Okay. That would okay. I'm directly calling this the static method from mine, just to demonstrate the pretty basic application that would send an email using your Gmail account. So I'm going ahead and adding a new class, and I'm going to name it email. This class would basically have the functionality which we are going to write using system.net and system.net.mail namespaces. So using system.net and using system.net.mail. Okay. Let's look at the system.net mail namespace. So there are several classes, and the most important classes for us to send an email are the mail message and the SMTP client. So looking at the mail message, there are several properties that are related to sending an email. Body, BCC, CC from email address, and subject, and attachments, and whatnot. So I would use the mail message and also the SMTP client. Google actually has its own SMTP client, so we would use that information as well. And there are several methods on the SMTP client class. So send and send async. Okay, let's get back to the Visual Studio again. So class email, public static class email. I don't want to create any new instance. I would want to access the class methods directly. So public static void send email. The input parameters would be string from address, the address which we are going to use to send the email, string subject, and string message let's say message body. String from address, no. And we also need a string to address. Okay, that is that. And string password is the, I don't have to use that. I have already added an configuration manager. App settings, and I would use password. That's my encrypted password, but again I have to decrypt it. So alright, that would basically give us the decrypted password to pass on as credentials. And the next thing is we need network credentials. So network credential, and here I can use the email address and the password. So the from address and password. Okay. Now comes the mail message. And I also need the SMTP client. So Gmail SMTP client. Okay. smtp.gmail.com is the SMTP address for Gmail, and the port is 587. That's the default standard port for a SMTP server. So now we have the network credential setup, and also we have created an instance of the mail message class, and also the SMTP client with the client with the SMTP client information for Gmail. So the next step would be to assign properties for the mail message. From is from address, msg.to is the to address, subject, body is equal to message body. Oh, okay. Let's go to new. it would not take a string, it would take a mail address. So the same as the case with to address also. Add, okay, dot add. That, there you go. Dot is body HTML is that's a boolean that indicates whether the body is the HTML or not, but in our case we would set this property to true. To enable SSL, I'm using the Gmail SMTP dot enable SSL is equal to true, and also Gmail SMTP dot use default credential is false, because we have our own credentials, and in that case dot credentials is equal to the net cred. Okay, so the setup and the mail message and SMTP configuration and setting up of few properties for sending a basic email is now complete, and we can try sending the email now. Dot send, and we are going to send the message MSG. So I'm going to pass it as a parameter to the send address right there, to the send method. Okay, that's it. So this class is now complete, and we are expecting it to send a pretty basic message, email message with the subject and a message body to the to address in here. So we can make a call to this method from our program now. So email dot send email from address is computeratrium@gmail.com, and also I would give the to address also the same as the from address, and let's say computeratrium@gmail.com. Hello from computer resources. And YouTube computer resources. So that's our subject, and also the message, the mail body. So this is our subject, and this is the mail body, and the from and the two email addresses are the same, and the code would still send an email to my inbox, the computeratrium@gmail.com. So I'm going to build this and run it. Let me do something here. Let me write a friendly message, console dot write line sending email now. And write line, email has been sent. It's email, okay. And console.read key just to stop the console from exiting right away. So we have written pretty basic code to uh, to send an email using Gmail account. So we have written a simple, very simple email class that has only one static method to send email, and it takes four parameters from address to address and subject and mail and the message body. And we are using system.net, net.mail and system.net namespaces. And let's say, so I'm going to build this just to make sure there are not any errors. Okay, build one succeeded, and let's send an email now. Sending an email now. The email has been sent. So let's check our inbox and see the email. There you go. I have got the email, so the code is working. But let me modify the message and see if I can send one more email just to make sure. To hello from YouTube Computer Resources. To just to differentiate that, and okay, start sending email now. An email has been sent, and where is our, there you go, there is our email. So that completes this video session, and we have written a pretty basic email program using C# that would basically send an email to any email address using your Gmail account. Thank you for watching Computer Resources.